he saves, feeds the dying light, and brings me back to life.
Welcome back, guys. As promised, I'm going to do a walk around of my VK Group A Bathurst Brock Replica 1996. This vehicle, or the real car, was raced by Peter Brock and Alan Moffat. Ended up coming fifth, unfortunately, with a drama with a oil cooler, split oil cooler. Look, I decided to build this car because I'm a massive Peter Brock fan, always have. I actually owned a VK Group A Blue Meanie. I met Peter. He signed the car for me. If I can remember rightly, it was number 256. So if anybody out there's got my old VK Group A, please comment. It'd be great to hear from you. But I'm going to do a walk around and show you the ins and outs of the car and all the hard work I put into it. So I'll open it all up and we'll have a look. Okay, here she is. 1986 VK Group A Bathurst Brock Commodore. Okay, so we'll start off with the boot area. A little bit of work, not a huge amount of work went into the boot. I tried to replicate the fuel system setup that they ran. They ran two fuel pumps, one bypassing the fuel filter. I didn't think it was necessary to run two, but we'll see what happens in the future. Battery in the boot as they ran. In the back, roll cage is nearly 100% replica of the one they used in the actual race car, apart from theirs was fully welded cage, where mine is a sleeve fit together cage, as you would say, or a bolt-in cage. Now I've done that on purpose for roadworthy requirements in Victoria, so it can be removed if necessary. So it's he ran a Shield race seat. I got these Sparko race seats because I wanted a pair of them, but he used Seatbelt seat belts. Would have been, these are late model seat belts with a tag on them of 2024, where so these may have been a little different to what he used in the race car, because they may have been a lot upgraded stuff there since then. But the Momo steering wheel, I believe they used a felt steering wheel. Mine's leather. You can get the felt ones, but I preferred the leather one, a bit more hardy for what I do with the car, driving around here and there. But that's the exact replica. A lot of people believe that they had the Monte Carlo, but they didn't. That's the race one there, the Mod 78, what he used. 5-speed Get Rag gearbox was used. I believe they were from a BMW. This one's got a Get Rag box in it, from a VT Commodore. I wanted to be similar to as I could get it, and easy as fitment as I could get it. a Mazda gear knob. It's nearly identical to what he used, and I believe, my theory is that Alan Moffat supplied the gear knob to the car because it was a lot bigger gear knob than they ran in the earlier Commodores before Alan came along. There's the dash. I tried to make it exactly the same as they ran, with all those gauges work. Brake control down there, front and rear biased, and the FM 900 UHF they use to communicate with the pits. I scored one of them. I was pretty lucky to get that. That's the inside of the car, fully stripped back. All the deadener was taken out of it, and I painted it in 2-pack white paint. I won't go into the exact colour. It took me and Travis a full day to work out these exact colours on this vehicle. Okay, under the bonnet we've got a 304 block with A90 B-cast heads on it. They're all been modified for unleaded fuel. These heads got stainless valves and everything in it. Stainless extractors. It's got a crane, valve train, similar to what they would have ran in the race car. All the oil galleries are modified, same as the race car. I went to town on the engine. It's all deburred inside. It's got a Brock intake manifold that it was all match ported. It's got a original Bosch distributor that's been graphed, and it's got a Quadrajet 800 Quadrajet on it that I'm still mucking around with jets on it to get it 100%. It's a little bit rich, but it's all good. I have an hour meter going on it. It's got 18.2 hours on it since I've finished it. And similar, well, they used an original copper radiator, but I've got an aluminium radiator with a huge fan, electric fan. They used an electric fan on these. It's got full Bilstein shock absorbers through the vehicle suspension. I've got king springs in it to get it the right height, and it's near exact height that they had when they raced it. The 17-inch Momo wheels, 13-inch disc rotors with 4-spot brake calipers in behind there, with 12-inch rear rotors and 4-spot calipers on the back. It's got a 336 diff in it. I believe they ran a 308 diff in them at Bathurst. Large tank. It's a large Salisbury diff in it. Now, I had something to do with every piece of this car. I painted it myself, polished it myself, everything, even down to the stickers. I put a few stickers on myself. Had a professional do the whole sticker kit. Now, it's only the decals, all the paint here, that's all paint, that's paint, that's paint, that's all paint around here, that's paint. On the back here, all the red is paint, all paint, and just the decals, the stickers that we had made up from Nick from Artworks. Did that, did a brilliant job, absolute brilliant job. I gave him as much info as I can, even gave him a model car to get the stickers from, and he nailed it. He nailed the colours, even the colour on here, the gold, nailed it. Brilliant job from Nick, thank you mate. Got the Bridgestone Potenza tyres on it. They ran slick tyres of course, but I need some sort of tread on them so I can drive it on the road. By the way, it is road registered. Everything in the car is roadworthy, down to the indicators working. My brake stop lights are all in the centre of the dash there, and my high beam light, they all work. So as you can see there, I've got an auto brake pedal in it. A lot of people say, oh, why would you have an auto brake pedal in it? Well, Peter ran an auto brake pedal. He made it easier for heel and toe when he was changing down gears, because it was a lot bigger pedal. So I did the same. So there you are, guys. That's my VK Group A Bathurst Rock Commodore. As I said, 14 months it took to build it, and I have now had it on the road for 9 months and driven it about 18 hours worth. Not a lot. But I tell you, when you drive it, you're forever waving. Everybody just wants to wave to you, stop and talk to you. It's just brilliant. I'm so glad I built it, and there's a lot of people I have to thank for building it, but I'll go into that. And I'll show you a few other things that I had done and who helped me. Thank you. One thing I had done is this board that when I take it to car shows, a good friend of mine done this, airbrush this for me. Rick Colpin, absolute legend. RK Brush, his business is, and you look at the detail in that, that is 100% my car. He took a photo of my car and airbrushed it onto a piece of panel, and then put the writing that I wanted over top of it. I'm not sure if everybody can read the writing there. It just tells you what was done to the car. So Rick, thank you. Absolutely brilliant job. If anybody wants any airbrushing done, RK Brush does helmets, all sorts of things, wine barrels, fridges, and is just a master. So RK Brush. A few other people, I've got a few people stickers here on the back. Without these people or these companies, would have made it very hard not to be able to build it. Leader Ag, Henry at Leader, absolute legend, good mate. Helped out with some machining parts. Just magnificent person, do anything for me, and I would do anything for him. Mildura Crash Supplies, Wop and Leanne, unreal people. Best crash supplier in the nation. Those two people have helped me out so much with my car, the colours, and put up with all my antics and coming in every day and busting their balls on what colours I needed to do and mixing colours up and trying this and trying that, but can't thank you two enough. So Wop and Leanne, Mildura Crash Supplies, thank you. And if anybody needs anything, contact Leanne at Mildura Crash Supplies. They are magnificent and are there to help and do a great job. Thank you guys. MAE, Grant and Dutch from MAE, great. You two guys helped out immensely with the engine, doing the stuff I couldn't do, as in boring it, honing it, decking it, that side of it. I built the engine myself, but you two helped me magnificently there, doing my drive shaft as well, and that really helped, so thank you guys. Brian from Exhaust Innovations, mate, your exhausts are unreal, buddy. The mufflers anyway, that muffler, yeah, is sweet. And you know what, I chased around on the internet trying to find where I could get one of those, and I tried to make one, and then I saw on a someone's site or something, I can't remember what it was on Facebook, that a guy was building one, and I saw a picture of it, and he was saying about Brian up in Queensland, in Brisbane I think he was, and I got hold of Brian, talked to him, and he said, yes, I haven't made a lot for a while and I've got to make 10 of them, do you want one? I said, yes, get me one. So he built me one straight away. I was stoked, and it sounds tough as. I'll fire it up later for you. So Brian, thank you. Davison Motor Group, what a powerhouse that joint is. Jamie and Roscoe and Clinton at Davison Motor Group, great bunch of people. I've got to give them a big, I used to work for them, so they are a great bunch of blokes, and helped me out, with let me use their workshop and all that sort of stuff, getting the car roadworthy. Roscoe down there, what a legend. He is great. We'll just drop everything to help me out. They still think I'm like one of their sons when I go in there. I get to go in and walk around, and that's all due to Jamie and Gary down there. They are great people, great business, and anybody who needs any work, just contact Davison Ford in the Davison Motor Group company. Drop in and see Clinton in there, and he is a whiz, that kid. He knows everything. He is good. But I only say that because I taught him everything he knows. Didn't I, Clint? Thanks, boys. Mildura, NZ at Mildura helped me out with a power steering pipe. Robbie down there, appreciate that. Spice Hecker paints, that's the type of paint we used. That was from Mildura Crash Supplies. Bilstein, of course, got all the Bilstein stuff. A lot of the stuff I bought for this vehicle, I got off eBay. Nearly 90% of the stuff. You can build a car from eBay. You can even purchase a car off eBay and then buy all the parts from eBay and build it. And when you buy enough, you get discounts from eBay. You know, you get 10 to 20% discounts. That's the time you hang off and you buy them when they come up on eBay. eBay Motors, American eBay, is where I got the brake calipers from. Absolute bargain, I got those. They were from America. The wheels are from America, imported the wheels from America as well. Outlaw Speed Shop, a lot of stuff come from them. Drainworks, well, I've got to say about Brad at Drainworks, what a legend. He was the one that got me the car. $400 VK Commodore, absolutely wrapped. So Drainworks, if you need got any problems with your drains, call Drainworks. Okay, ARP Automotive Products, all the engine bolts and the mains and the head bolts, everything. ARP, crane cams in there, and Artworks, of course. Duct Makers, Kev from Duct Makers. What a brilliant job. Absolutely mastered it. Excellent. As you can see, whether you can see my 3-inch exhaust under there, dumped there, hidden right back under so you really can't see it. Don't really want to see it. He didn't run it exhaust out the back, he ran it out the side there. That's just for looks, we'll say. And Resto Country Spares. They got everything, them guys. Full bolt kit, brand new bolt kit, so I could put this thing back together. Got lots of stuff off them. Yep, helped me out with all our stuff to get this car built and on the road. Righto. So there she is. I'll fire her up, make sure she goes, let you have a listen to it. Better grab a key. Yep. Here we go. Turn the fuel pump on. There she goes, rumbling away there. Sounds cool. Got some stick too, she goes. Alright guys, thank you very much. There's the presentation on my Brock Group A Bathurst Replica. So that's it on that for now. We are going to do a drive night in the next few nights, so I might have to hook up my GoPro, and we're going for a cruise night, and I'll get some footage of that and I'll put that up as well. Let's turn her off here. So, and that'll be coming up in the next few weeks, and so that is it on the Brock. The next one I'll have a sneak preview at the end of this video of our next build that I'm going to present, which is a HX Holden Ute, and we'll see. I'll get into that in the next few weeks, and I'll get that out for you to see. So there you go. Thank you guys, and if everybody could subscribe and like to my YouTube channel, will help me. I'll get more videos up and show you more of the builds. I've got a lot of more builds coming along, and we'll see you in the near future. Thanks guys. It's a bit more mental now, eh? Yeah, you got a problem. Yeah. Get a rev. Bloody hot out here. What do we got? –31 degrees. That's cool compared to the 43 we had the other day. Still feels warm. Hot out here, but anyway. Nice cool brewski going down. Shout out to my mate Shay from Guy's World. He got me into this sort of stuff, so how you going, Shay? Hope you're having fun up there in Noosa. Anyone who hasn't seen Guy's World, need to get on to YouTube and type in Guy's World and see what Shay's doing up there. I know he's been building a XC Falcon, so yeah, anything to do with Ford, we'd probably get better off getting Shay or Trav to cover that, because that's not in my forte at all. So Holden through and through. Alright, well that'll do. I'll talk to you all next time around. See you boys and girls.
You're a VN, aren't you?
No, not a VN, I've got a VS. But
VS, is it?
yeah, so that's on the back burner now. Trav's got a VC Commodore. We're going to do a Brock Commodore on it, so that's going to be on the show when we've just started. We picked one up the other day.